Nice round number, eh, Bigus?
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the greatest scenes in Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Right. Now don't do it again.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Alien Chase. Few places online consider this scene to be one of the best in the movie. We think that's probably because it's so weird and jarring that most people forget it happened at all by the time Brian's strapped to a cross. Most plot summaries don't even mention it. While Brian is running away from the Romans, he nearly falls to his death from the top of a tower. Thankfully, a pair of aliens catch him in a UFO. For some reason, the Romans have their own spaceship, and this crazy chase scene ensues. Seeing this in the cinema probably would have felt like a fever dream. Number 9. The Stoning.
Oh, I hate wearing these beards.
Why aren't women allowed to go to stonings, Mum?
It's written, that's why.
The Pythons rarely shied away from dressing up as ladies for comedic effect. A lot of fans consider Terry Jones to be the most comical lady, largely on account of his stellar performance in Life of Brian.
All I said to my wife was that piece of halibut was good enough for Jehovah. Blasphemy! He said it again!
Early in the movie, Brian's mother takes him to a stoning, but she has to pretend to be a man to take part. The entire turnout does the same thing, leading to an exceptionally silly scene of all the Pythons pretending to be women, pretending to be men.
Are there any women here today?
A lot of the humour also comes from how whimsical they managed to make a public execution.
Even if they do say Jehovah!
Number 8. Hiding from the Centurion.
Look out!
Brian's revolutionary buddies are frequently at risk of being captured by authorities. One of the most memorable examples comes when Brian is running away from a Centurion and then stumbles into their abode.
Hello? What's that? Red, go away!
The Romans struggle to find a soul, despite how outlandishly poor a job they've done at hiding.
Quiet! Silly person. Guards, search the house!
We also get one of the most subtly side-splitting lines in the movie, which is the old man messing up his excuse for barely helping out. The punchline comes when all the Romans can find is a spoon, which we hope wasn't similarly put on the cross like Brian.
No, sir, couldn't find anything, sir. But don't worry, you've not seen the last of us, weirdo.
Number 7. The Sermon on the Mount.
Speak up!
Quiet, Mum.
Well, I can't hear a thing.
In reality, Jesus would have given his speeches to large crowds of people. Unfortunately, this was hundreds of years before we invented amplification technology. This meant there were probably tons of people who had no clue what he was saying, inspiring this opening scene.
I think it was Blessed Are the Cheesemakers.
What's so special about the cheesemakers?
Well, obviously it's not meant to be taken literally. It refers to any manufacturers of dairy products.
This leads to a plethora of misunderstandings and arguments over his speech. It's truly one of the most brilliant opening scenes in cinema history. People ended up quite offended by it though, as you can expect. They believed it was mocking Jesus, but others defended it by claiming it was simply insulting crowds with bad hearing.
Oh, what? I warned you. I really will slug you so hard.
Oh, it's the meek! Blessed are the meek! Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I'm glad they're getting something because they have a hell of a time.
Number 6. What have the Romans ever done for us?
The roads?
Well, yeah, obviously the roads. I mean, the roads go without saying, don't they? But apart from the sanitation, the aqueduct and the roads... Irrigation, medicine.
This is easily one of the most quotable Python scenes in history. It's also one of the most debated, with people still being unsure if Roman rule improved life for those they'd conquered. This led to a BBC documentary in 2000 called What the Romans Did for Us. As you can expect, it reveals the Romans did loads for Britain.
And the wine?
Yeah, that's something we'd really miss, Reg, if the Romans left.
Public baths. And it's safe to walk in the streets at night now, Reg.
Fascinatingly, the scene might be inspired by an actual Babylonian text, the Talmud. It makes the reverse complaints, stating that all their new technology exists purely for the occupiers' sake. The whole ordeal gets funnier when you remember one of the things they'd like to debate is whether they should waste less time debating.
Yeah, they certainly know how to keep order. Let's face it, the only ones who could in a place like this.
Number 5. He's a very naughty boy.
You listen here. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Now go away. Who are you? I'm his mother, that's who.
We've already established that Terry Jones can play an extremely amusing woman. In our opinion, Brian's mother is one of the most memorable roles of his career. She's arguably the most quotable Life of Brian character, with her iconic denial of Brian's divinity being immortalised in pop culture.
There's no Messiah in here. There's a mess all right, but no Messiah. Now go away. Brian! Right now, lad, what have you been up to?
The fact that she's the star of this scene highlights how amazing she is, as it's loaded with jokes, like the famous extra who denies his individuality.
You're all different. Yes, we are all different.
I'm not.
Similarly, Brian contradicts himself by claiming they shouldn't let anyone order them, just a moment after his mum was bossing him around.
I'm not the Messiah. Will you please listen? I am not the Messiah. Do you understand? Honestly.
Only the true Messiah denies his divinity. What?
Number 4. Crucifixion.
Next. Crucifixion? Yes. Good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each. Jailer.
Crucifixion has to be one of the most extreme punishments humans have ever concocted. Despite the overwhelmingly despicable nature of the practice, the Pythons can't help laughing about it. Throughout the whole film, we get people claiming it's not all bad.
You know the penalty laid down by Roman law for harbouring a known criminal?
No?
Crucifixion.
Oh,
Nasty, eh?
could be worse.
It eventually concludes with Brian being crucified himself, and it seems like he's the only one upset by it. The organiser and other victims are hilariously optimistic.
Hands up, all those who don't want to be crucified here. Right, next!
It's impressive how they can take something so bleak and turn it into non-stop laughs. People criticised it for mocking the horrific punishment, others claimed it did a brilliant job at satirising the cruelty of it.
No, I'm only joking. I'm not really Brian. No, I'm not Brian. Oh, no, it was a joke. I'm only pulling your leg.
Number 3. Latin lesson.
What's this then? Romanes eunt domus? People call Romanes, they go the house?
It says Romans go home.
No, it doesn't.
To prove he's loyal to the People's Front of Judea's revolutionary cause, Brian has to graffiti an anti-Roman phrase onto Pontius Pilate's mansion. Unfortunately for Brian, he's not Roman enough to know the correct Latin for this revolutionary phrase.
So eunt is?
Third person plural, present indicative. They go.
But Romans go home is an order, so you must use the...
Imperative.
This leads to a masterfully written exchange between him and John Cleese as a Centurion. It may surprise you to learn Cleese's Latin lessons are completely accurate. This is because he used to teach Latin when he worked as a teacher. Cleese later said he thinks it's less funny now, as Latin isn't taught in schools anymore. This is probably one of the few things Cleese has said that almost every Python fan disagrees with.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Now write out 100 times.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Hail Caesar, sir.
Hail Caesar.
Number 2. Bigus Dickas.
Well, no, sir, I think it's a joke, sir. Like, Silius Sodus or Bigus Dickas, sir.
What's funny about Bigus Dickas?
Well, it's a joke name, sir.
Alongside playing Brian, Chapman takes on the role of Pontius Pilate's close friend. He might be the most memorable character for many fans, even though he's barely featured at all.
I have a very great friend in Rome called Bigus Dickas. Silence! What is all this insolence? You will find yourself in gladiator school very quickly with rotten behavior like that.
This is because of the superb job Palin did at portraying Pontius Pilate, who famously interrogates his soldiers about why they find Bigus so humorous. That scene is also responsible for one of the most widespread Python myths.
Bigus Dickas?
Many people claim the extras were told they wouldn't be paid if they laughed, but this was debunked by the Encyclopythonia, which claims it was improvised, but they weren't cruel enough to threaten withholding pay.
My friend Bigus Dickas has come all the way from Rome just to hear it. Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
Number 1. Always look on the bright side of life.
Cheer up, Brian. You know what they say? Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse.
Eric Idle's masterfully written outro song happens to be one of the UK's most popular funeral tracks. This isn't a surprise to us, but we can imagine people abroad scratching their heads at this fact.
When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best.
Mr. Cheeky begins singing this jingle to Brian while he slowly perishes on his cross.
Always look on the bright side of life.
It doesn't take long for the whole cast to join in and provide us with maybe the greatest ending in UK film history.
Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow.
The song is so cherished that it was heartwarmingly sung at Graham Chapman's memorial after his tragic death in 1989.
So always look on the bright side of death.
What was your favourite moment from Life of Brian, and did we mention it today? Let us know down in the comments below.